word nutrient really is just a fancy word for the active stuff in our food that makes a difference to our health. And the three main nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, and the one we're looking at today, protein. Protein in our diet helps us adapt and repair. So for people who do physical activity to improve themselves physically, to get fitter, protein is really important. So we need to understand what foods are going to give us protein, and that's what we're going to look at now. If the food you buy comes from an animal source, then protein is likely to be the main nutrient in it. So things like milk or cheese, yogurt, chicken, fish, beef or eggs are all great sources of protein. As we explained in our video on carbohydrate, foods that grow or foods that come from foods that grew, like bread or pasta, mainly contain the nutrient carbohydrate. However, some of them also contain a significant amount of protein. So things like lentils or beans, even things like pasta and nuts, soy products like Alpro yogurts are a great source of protein, as well as those animal-derived ones. So certain foods contain protein, and a protein is made up of 22 building blocks called amino acids. Now, if we eat animal-based protein, then it has all 22 of those amino acids, and our body can't make all of them, so 13 of them are essential. Now, the issue with plant-based proteins is that not all of those plant foods contain all of those amino acids, so we might be missing out on some of the important building blocks that we need to repair and recover. However, if we mix plant-based proteins, we can actually fill in those gaps and end up with a complete protein, either by mixing in the same meal or even by mixing throughout the day. But how do you know what to mix? Well, here's a good rule of thumb. If we take a food such as beans or any other type of pulse, and we mix it with a grain-based protein, so something like rice, we always end up with a complete protein. So beans and pulses mixed with any kind of grain, so beans on toast, we'll end up with a complete protein, and we can guarantee or improve our chances of recovery and repair being as optimal as possible. Please like the video, and if you want to see another of our videos, you can click just there. Go on, click.